Okay, Molly, a lot of today was review of last week and a deepening of it. We talked about your guitar, 3 pickup positions. Okay, you have single coil pickups which don't distort as heavily. And the position to your left is first position, and that engages your neck pickup, which is the warmest. And then your back pickup is your bridge pickup, and that's brighter. And that's all the way back to third position. In the middle, they're both active. So you have dark, medium, most bright. And then the tone knob is effective for all 3 settings. And that's just all the way in will make it the most bright, all the way out makes it the most dark. Okay, so then we reviewed the theory of pentatonic scale. So you had you playing your major scale, you improvised very beautifully. And that reminds you, penta means 5, not 7. So we cut out the 4th degree and the 7th degree. You don't have to memorize that, just know 2 notes are dropped and that the 2 half steps evaporate because they're both bordering on half steps. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, octave. And to make it sound twangier, we just passed through the second to the third. We had the minor third, so a single note from a minor scale. And I call that a major blues scale. Similarly, for a minor scale, you remove the 2 half steps. So you take out the 2nd degree, the F sharp goes away, so now we have E to G, A to B. Now the other half step is here, C, and we take that away, so we go D, E. And the passing tone that makes a minor blues is the flat 5. So 1, flat 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 7, 8. I did remind you when you were improvising to utilize those half steps in major and minor. So in major it's G sharp to A, and D sharp to E. I gave you this trick. That was a little sloppy. You can do it in the minor. You can do your half step bends in the minor. Then we reviewed your thirds, but specifically, and we made them twangy with the passing. Then we did the molly. I mean, the full molly is down to the flat 7. So incorporate that, but then we did the anomaly group, which is C. And I encourage you to practice the whole octave in G, which is the best key for these group of thirds. That's because you can do all those open moves. And then I encourage you to review your 6 in other keys. So do it in G, do it in A. But especially in G, because you can connect them to your thirds, as we've done so many times. And then finally I gave you the triad exercise. It's really only the new thing besides thirds and on G and B strings, which is just take your G major triad with the G on top and then go through all the natural notes. I usually leave B out because I don't use the key of B too much. But you know what? Let's put it in. G, A, B, C, D, E. It's a perfect little row of keys. And then at each one I want you to start at E and D. This is to memorize your first string notes. C. Keys. B, A, do exactly as I'm doing. Just say them and play them. G. We don't use F much, but it wouldn't kill you to do F. E. Okay, Gimme Shelter was in the key of C sharp, and it's a falling progression but in a major key. So then you fall a whole step to B, whole step to A, and then at the final half measure, back to B and then to C sharp. Real classic rock sound, and the verse is just an extended to C sharp. You can get some of your blues in there, or you can do you get the idea. The chords themselves are very basic, and then he takes the triads C sharp, A, and B to play the riff. Something just occurred to me, reviewing the natural half steps. E to F on the first string, and B to C. Part of what worries us about our notes is not being secure with those. But let me finish the Gimme Shelter thought here. So the intro will go like this. slick little riff based on the triad and the third that kind of flows naturally from it. And then we talked a lot about, well, then you get those two licks. The first lick went. Bass in your C sharp minor pentatonic. No pinky, please. And the blues. Again. Okay, and then we talked about note memorization, and so this was in an effort to achieve that. And I mentioned the other ways. Your root notes that you're so used to from playing bar chords, right? F, G, I'm doing natural notes. A, B, C, D, E. Same thing on the A string, you know where all these are. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Guitar players are often very familiar with those and then very unfamiliar with the next three strings. The first string's easier because it's like the low E. Okay, and then I taught you about your E anchors, right? So you know so many of these. E, E2, E5, E9, E12. Inferring around those, so E to E flat, or E to F. In any case, E, E flat, E, F. The other anchor points are your open strings, of course, and then the 12th fret octave, which are the repeat of the same notes. So you know this is a G, so then this is a G sharp, and that's a G flat, or an F sharp, and so forth. D, D sharp, D, D flat. So those are very helpful. Open notes are helpful in the same way. D to D sharp, G to G sharp, A to A sharp. And then beyond that, they're like octave chains. So think about your G, you know an octave above that is there, so that's G5. Put your first finger on that, an octave above there gets you here, and that's G8. You can do that octave chain in A. You can do it in reverse if you're confounded by some note. What the hell is that? Let's think. Oh, that was a bad example. Okay, what the hell is this? Oh, that was a C. What the hell is this? Also a C. That was by accident. What the hell is this? G. Those octave chains are very useful. I believe that's everything we covered. If I missed something, let me know. See ya.